I figured it wouldn't take long for Eurogamer slash Digital Foundry to kind of dive into what the Project Scarlett is going to be offering gamers next holiday, and now we have a bit more of a clearer picture thanks to what Digital Foundry has been able to do with Project Scarlett. And can it deliver Xbox's biggest generational leap, which I will actually link so you guys can check it out. It begs the question, what if raw performance isn't the game changer this time? Obviously, it goes into talk about what's coming out for the next Xbox as well as the PlayStation 5. The platform holder also announced ray tracing support for its new machine, a feature that's also found in the PlayStation 5, though Sony has been reticent to explain or confirm actual hardware acceleration for the job, which is a lot of people's hang-up right now. Our money is on the affirmative, though. So Digital Foundry is betting that the PlayStation 5 will have very much so, hardware ray tracing. So basically, what people are kind of complaining about or comparing is PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Scarlett. What are going to be the differences here, right? Well, the differences are going to be minimal. Even Digital Foundry, even though they're speculating, are guessing that there will be hardware-accelerated ray tracing on the PS5 because Microsoft has already said that's going to be on the Xbox Scarlett. And so a lot of people are clinging to that, well, Microsoft's going to do it at the hardware level and PlayStation 5 isn't. Well, Digital Foundry is already speculating that's not exactly the case. So we do have that sort of to kind of look at. They're going to bet that it's not the case. And so that's something that we're going to have to sort of, I guess, just kind of take as fans with a grain of salt until we actually have some official announcements or whatever. But it is very interesting to see them kind of point out that, hey, we believe that they will have that, especially when so many people are saying that it's not going to be able to do it. So there's the solid state drive, which is another hardware point that Sony revealed first, with Microsoft following suit. It's another aspect that ties together both these platform holders. Next gen announcements is a lack of information on the graphics core. On top of that, there are some curious factoids in Microsoft's reveal that do need clarification. Scarlett was defined as the biggest generational leap in a console technology that the firm has delivered, but I do think it's hard to see the computational leap from the original Xbox to the 360 being bettered. Meanwhile, the 16 times increase in RAM allocation seen moving from 360 to Xbox One is highly unlikely to be surpassed. And again, the notion of Scarlett delivering 4 times the leap in processing performance over Xbox One X on the CPU side, this does seem likely, but the idea of the machine delivering an equivalent of 24 teraflops of a GPU compute is unlikely. So kind of calling out Microsoft for sort of what they're doing and saying and promising already. Look, they go on to sort of say, hey, Microsoft is promising that we're going to get, 8K, and, so is Sony, really, and this and that and the other, and they go on to kind of clarify, yeah, we'll get 8K, it can output 8K, but it's not going to do 8K natively, 120 hertz with FreeSync, but it's not going to do 120 frames per second natively, and that both these consoles are basically going to be doing almost the same exactly thing. Put simply, there's a better use for GPU power, especially if onboard solid-state storage can genuinely provide a vast pool of virtual memory, capable of delivering more detail, bigger, more contiguous worlds, and more immersion. And with both Sony and Microsoft making the same bet on solid-state drives, it seems this is almost certainly the way forward in delivering next-gen gaming experience. So they're basically saying, wrapping up, we're left with the sense that Microsoft's pitch for the future of gaming, based on its hardware design at least, is very close to Sony's, the best that AMD can offer, paired with extremely fast storage, which opens up the wealth of opportunity, and using the surrounding architecture in groundbreaking ways. So basically, it's coming down to both are going to do exactly the same things, and the hard drives, solid-state drives, are going to be the difference. Both are using their own version of this, and so both are probably going to use a hardware accelerated ray tracing, so we can stop with that nonsense as well. Sony kind of gets called out for their stuff here. So does Microsoft. Going to be interesting to see how this works out at the end of the day. I will link this. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.